Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Sag. Today, we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it and what actions you guys plan on taking each other's direction and are moving forward. So, with all that being said, Sagittarius, let's get started. So for the overall energy for this connection, we do have wedding. The situation involves marriage. You could be married to this person that you currently find yourself connecting with. Of course, you might see yourself getting married to them, or maybe they might see themselves getting married to you. This could also represent somebody that you're in a committed relationship with or under some type of contract with. I'm also getting that for some of you out there, but let's get into this reading and see what's going on. We're going to focus on you first and we'll jump over to your person. Just keep in mind that the roles can be reversed. How does Sagittarius currently view this relationship? So we do have the Chariot, we do have the Ace of Swords, as well as the Six of Cups. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Ten of Swords. Well, the Ten of Swords came out twice. And then we also have the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you've been trying to have a conversation with this person that you currently find yourself connecting with. I am getting it. You've been trying to have a conversation with them. You've been trying to work things out with them. You've been trying to essentially move past something that happened here between the two of you in the past. It's basically what I'm getting. Okay. But it kind of seems like a mission impossible is basically what I'm getting. Whatever it is that you're trying to like fix or repair here or move past, it feels like a mission impossible. It's basically what I'm getting. It's one of those things where it's like no matter how much you speak to this person or try to work things out with this person or move past whatever happened here between the two of you in the past, it's like you kind of feel like everything that you are doing on your behalf is not really fixing anything or improving anything is basically what I'm getting. And I'm getting like an energy of like defeat coming from you. It's like you want to turn around and give up, but then you don't know how to give up on them and what you really want with them and desire with them. So you just keep trying and you keep trying and then you keep trying. You see what I mean? Okay. How does this person currently view this relationship? Okay, so we have the Star, we have the Ace of Cups, and then we also have the Wheel. Fortune, okay. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Moon, and then we also have the Two of Swords, so Page of Swords to the Eight of Cups. Due to everything that has been going on between the two of you, I'm not going to lie to you, I feel like this person has definitely considered on whether or not remaining with you is something that they want to do or not, okay? So they've basically considered in leaving the relationship. Now, just because it has crossed their mind as far as leaving the relationship is concerned doesn't necessarily mean that that's something that they're actually going to do. It's just something that they've considered as far as getting up and walking away from this dynamic is concerned. What makes it so hard and challenging, at least for them to get up and go, has a lot to do with this energy right here. They can't really picture and or fathom their life without you. So getting up and walking away is a very challenging and difficult thing for this person to do, especially when they can't even picture themselves without you, if that makes any sense. But what causes them to want to walk away from this relationship has a lot to do with the fact that this relationship, for whatever reason, it is making them extremely unhappy. And I feel like that's what they want, is to be happy. And they want to be happy with you. But they don't necessarily feel like they could experience this level of happiness that they truly want and desire with you due to everything that has been going on between the two of you is what I'm gathering. It's like they feel like their wish is never going to be granted. You know what I mean? As much as they wish to have a healthy relationship with you, they don't necessarily feel like it's ever going to happen. As much as they wish that this relationship, you know, between the two of you will grow and flourish into something amazing, they don't feel like it's ever going to happen. It's like they feel like they're never going to get this like wish of theirs, you know, come into fruition here, you know, with you, because they want to be happy specifically with you. They want to grow with you. They want to flourish with you. These are all the things they want with you. They just kind of feel like due to everything that has been happening here between the two of you, it's just never going to happen. How does Sag feel about this relationship? Again, it's that energy that I was kind of picking up on from you. It's like you find yourself feeling like you're getting absolutely nowhere with this person, which causes you to fall into this energy of like, yo, like I give up at this point. Like I've tried to do this, I've tried to do that to fix or repair things with them, and look, like we're still going through the same old. You know what I mean? But it's like there's that other part of you that just doesn't know how to give up on them. And it's mainly because you're very attached, right, to them and what you want with them, which is basically, you know, the relationship you currently have with them and is happily ever after that you want with them. So I think it's safe to say that the both of you guys want the exact same things with one another. It's interesting, though, because what you want with them is what they want with you. Y'all just kind of feel like reaching that point where the two of you are actually happy with one another is like remotely impossible. You guys feel like it's just remotely impossible for the two of you to get the relationship to that point where the two of you are happy with one another. Okay. I think it's safe to say, Sag, that this person does certain things on your, you know, on their behalf that causes you to feel like this relationship is just going nowhere and it's going nowhere fast, right? Because of them. I'm sure there's certain things that they're doing on their end that's causing you to feel this way, right? And it has a lot to do with things that have occurred in the past, okay? That they may have not fully healed from and are moved past, that they continue to basically bring up time and time again. And as much as you're trying to move past it and fix it and repair it, because that's all you can do, right? Is focus on what you can do right now to address the issue and move forward, because you can't go back into time and undo what you did. You know what I mean? That's impossible. Nobody could do that. So you are doing, technically speaking, what anybody would do in your predicament, right? Which is to focus on the now, what you could do now to fix things between you and this person, because you can't go back into time and undo what you did. You just can't. It's impossible. It's never going to happen. But you may feel like this person is just not acknowledging the fact that you're trying to fix things with them. You're trying to repair things here with them. But you still kind of feel like you're getting absolutely nowhere with them because they're still upset over the past. They're still hung up over something that happened in the past that you yourself cannot travel back into time and basically undo. Now, there's certain things that you're doing in this relationship that are causing this person to feel extremely unhappy, okay? Which causes them to naturally feel like they're never going to obtain this level of happiness that they truly want and desire within this dynamic that the, you know, two of you share with one another. So it's as if you feel like they're contributing to like why the relationship is the way that it is currently at the moment, but they're also looking at you through the same lens of, well, you know, Sag is the reason why, you know, we're not happy. It's because they do this and because they do that. And you're looking at them like, well, the reason why we're not happy is because they're hung up on something that I did in the past that I can't even go back into time and undo, but I'm trying to make it right. I'm trying to fix it. But, you know, they just want to keep, you know, dwelling on the past and bringing up the past and, you know, things like that. Just basically what I'm getting. How does this person currently feel? Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles to the Five of Swords. Let's talk about the Five of Swords here, okay? At this point, dude, this person's basically looking at you like you're out to get them, like you don't have their best interests at heart. You're just here to hurt them at this point in time. That's how they're looking at you, okay? And it's due to whatever it is that you did on your end that's causing them to feel like you're basically their enemy at this point. They also feel like your actions and your behavior, all it's really doing is pushing them basically away. And that's just kind of how they feel. They feel like you're pushing them away due to the things you do in this relationship, due to the way that I guess you talk to them, treat them, whatever have you. With the Knight of Wands to the Knight of Cups coming out here, I feel like this is what kind of confuses them the most about you. They don't understand why you do the things that you do, whatever that may be, and then you try to turn around and fix it. And apologize to them. Like their whole MO is, why turn around and do what you did, knowing that it would cause a fight, knowing that it would cause an argument, and then turn around and try to fix things with me. Like, why would you do that? You know what I mean? Like their whole MO is, you're, I guess, old enough to know the difference between right and wrong. And so they're looking at you like, well, what you did was wrong. You know what you did was wrong, but you turned around and you did it anyways. You know what I mean? And that's their biggest issue, I would say, with you, is that they feel like you know the difference between right and wrong. So the fact that you did what you did, knowing, you know, that it could potentially create a, you know, a big fight / argument between the two of you, causes them to to basically feel like you're just doing whatever it is that you please in this relationship, and then you think that you could just turn around and apologize to them and try to fix and repair things with them, and then everything's going to be all good. You know what I mean? Between the two of you. And they're kind of getting sick of that because they supposedly have a history of you constantly doing this to them, where you would turn around and do something that you know you shouldn't be doing, but you turn around, you do it anyways. And then when things hit the fan between the two of you and y'all get into a really big fight / argument, you know, you want to turn around and fix things with them and apologize to them and, you know, things like that, which causes them to feel like at this point, you're just like literally doing whatever it is that you please in this relationship and not even really stopping to think about how your actions as well as your behavior is essentially affecting them. Hopefully that makes sense. We are going based off of them and how they're feeling about the situation. I'm not saying that you purposely go out of your way to do things to hurt this person, but honestly, dude, that's how they feel. You may not see it that way. You see what I mean? You may not see it that way. You may not feel like you purposely go out of your way to hurt this person. You know what I mean? But they sure do feel that way. They feel like you purposely go out of your way to do things that you know you shouldn't be doing, but you do it anyways because supuestamente, supposedly, right? You don't really care about them or the relationship. That's how they feel. I'm not saying that that's what you do, so don't come after me. Go after them. You know what I mean? What actions? But y'all are doing it to each other. That's my thing. You guys are doing it to each other, but I don't think that you guys see that. Because, okay, moving forward, right? You're harnessing the energy of feeling defeated all over again. It's like you're trying to make this work because you're so attached to them or what you want with them. But it's like everything that you do on your end, man, you know, causes you to feel like, yo, I'm getting nowhere with this person. They're still hung up on the past. You know, they're still talking about it. They're still bringing it up. They just don't even see that I'm trying to fix and repair things here. Like, they don't even see that. Like, I'm literally trying to like create a resolution here, and they don't even care about that. They just want to focus so much on the past and yeah, you know, and to the point where you're getting super defeated in this entire situation. It's causing you to feel like you can't even redeem yourself in this relationship. And again, going back to what I said, because I've been saying this about you, as much as you want to turn around and give up on them and what you want with them, you feel like you just can't. Like you just feel like you can't. You know what I mean? It's a weird phenomenon, but you feel like you just can't. And I feel like that's what really pisses between you and I feel like that really does piss you off. The massive hold that you and I both know this person has on you is basically what I'm getting. But here's the thing, you guys, is that it goes both ways. And you may not know that. And they may not know this about you. But they have a massive hold on you from the looks of it. And you have a massive hold on them from the looks of it. As much as you may make this person unhappy, this hold that you have on them is what's preventing them from moving forward and moving on with their life. You got this person to the point where they can't even picture and or fathom their life without you. And it's the same the other way around. So it's like, that's that hold that I'm talking about. Like, you got a massive hold on them. They got a massive hold on you. And I think that y'all absolutely freaking hate that about this dynamic, is that, you know, let's be honest, between you and I, they have a massive hold on you and they know you have a massive hold on them. And I think that that's what pisses you guys off so much, because let's be honest, in every other relationship y'all been in, you know, maybe that person didn't really have a hold on you like that. Or maybe the person that they were with prior to you didn't really have a massive hold on them like that. You know what I mean? Maybe y'all didn't even care if that person was there today, gone tomorrow type of vibe. You know what I mean? But it's like, man, like when it comes down to you two, it's like, as much as you may hate the fact that this person continues to bring up the past and they refuse to get over it and refuse to move past it, as much as you want to get up and walk away, it's like you feel like you just can't. You can. I mean, the exit door is right there and you see it. But as far as walking through it, it's like you just can't, I guess, muster up the strength and the courage to actually get up and walk away. And it's because of that massive hold that this person has on you. So, but I can't emphasize this enough. Y'all do it to each other. You see what I mean? Y'all do it to each other. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure, you know, this person, you know what I mean, gives you reasons to get up and walk away, just like I'm sure you give this person reasons to get up and walk away too. In other words, nobody's totally innocent in this equation, and that's okay. We're human. We're gonna mess up. We're gonna make mistakes. It is what it is. It's not a judgmental thing. It is what it is. Let's see how this plays out, man. Let's see how this plays out. Oh, man. Yeah, well, basically, that's just what I'm saying. Like, basically, it's like, as much as, okay, let's just talk about this. This is kind of like, it's kind of like a flashback is like the best way that I could describe it, that they're experiencing on their end, moving forward. It's like this person's thinking back on the very first day that they met you, and knowing everything that they know now. If they knew what they know now about you and this relationship and how things were going to play out between the two of you, they would have never given you the time and or day. And I'm being very blunt and direct about it. And maybe you might feel the same freaking way. You know what I mean? Understand that there's a lot of tension right now between you and this person. So when I look into this person's energy, don't expect for, this person to harness anything nice, to say about you. So just, let's just be realistic when it comes down to that. How it is when you're angry and upset. You're not gonna have anything nice to say about this human being, vice versa. So just keep that in mind. Man, wedding, it makes sense now. It makes sense now. Y'all don't even have to be married, but it's like y'all feel bound to one another, just like a marriage binds two people together. Y'all feel bound to one another. You guys feel bound to one another to the point where as much as y'all want to get up and walk away and just run in the opposite direction, it's like y'all feel like y'all can't. You know what I mean? And it's not because you guys can't, because you guys can. The both of you see the same exit door. It's y'all just don't have like the strength or the courage to actually get up and walk through it. And it's because of the hold they have on you and the hold that you have on them. That's just basically what it is. But this relationship is driving the both of you insane from the looks of it. Like, it's driving the both of you insane. It's stressing the both of y'all out. It sucks to see you guys like this, to be honest. It really does. It does suck. Here's the thing, though, just to put some things into perspective here. Going back to what I said, it looks like you're doing certain things on your behalf. I don't know if you're consciously aware of what you're doing on your behalf that's causing them so much unhappiness, but you're doing something on your behalf that's creating a lot of unhappiness for this person. If you were to spend time focusing on the things that you're doing on your behalf that's making them unhappy and correcting that, they'll be happy, right? They'll be happy. If they focus on the things that are making you extremely unhappy within this relationship and they were to correct that, you will be happy. But we don't see you guys doing that, right? What we see you guys doing is hyper focusing on, well, they did this to me and they did that to me, so I'm angry and upset. You know what I mean? And they're doing the exact same thing. It's like they're looking at you, Sag, like, well, Sag did this to me and Sag did that to me. So yeah, that's the only thing y'all are thinking about right now. It's like, and that's what I feel like Spirit is trying to kind of like bring to like your attention as well as their attention, is that you can spend all of this time hyper focusing on them and the 99 reasons that they're currently giving you to get up and walk away, right? Just like they could sit here and do the same, but it's not going to create any sort of resolution here within this dynamic here between the two of you. If you were to just stop thinking about all of the 99 reasons this human being to the right of me is giving you to get up and walk away and focus on why they're so unhappy, why they're so upset with you, and looking for ways to address that, correct that, fix that, you know what I mean? And them turn around and do the exact same thing, the both of you would be happy. When it comes down to this person, though, one thing that I do want to say, because it's something that I'm noticing, okay? If it is true that this person is very hung up on something that you did in the past and they're still bringing it up and they refuse to basically get over it, this person, if they really do want this relationship to work, they need to find it in their heart to basically forgive you, but also accept the fact that you cannot go back into time. You can't. It's impossible. You can't go back into time and undo what you did. So if this person can find it in their heart to forgive you and also accept the fact that you cannot go back into time and undo anything, all right, then that's when things are going to start to obviously, progress within this relationship. But you also have to understand too, Sag, that whatever it is that you did to this person, they are extremely hurt by it. They are extremely hurt by it, and they feel very betrayed, you know, by you. You see what I mean? Like, these are feelings that you cause them to essentially develop within them. So if this person does, hypothetically speaking, bring up the past all over again, you have to kind of also, you know, understand that they're still hurting over whatever it is that you said or over whatever it is that you did. You know, it's going to take some time for them to move past it and get over it, but you kind of have to give them some grace, Sag, and understand that whatever it is that you did do, it really did hurt this person. And it really did affect this person. But they also have to understand, too, that you're doing everything in your power to try to fix this and correct this. And accept the fact that you can't travel back into time and undo absolutely anything. So hopefully that, you know, helps. You know, let's see what the romance angels have to say, though. But yeah, this to me over here just kind of feels like an energy of regret. Like, man, if I knew everything that I know now, about my relationship with Sagittarius and Sagittarius, I would have never given them a chance. I would have never given them a chance. Again, it's the energy of them wanting to go back into time and undo something they cannot do. They can't do. Just like you can't travel back into time and undo what you did that upset them so much, they can't travel back into time and swipe right on you or left on you. I don't know how that works, but you know what I mean. Like, they can't. It's too late. It's too late for all of that. We have released your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. And then we also have true love. This is the dilemma that y'all are currently in. As much as you can't stand this person to the right of me, you don't want to get up and walk away from them. And as much as they can't stand you, Sag, because they can't stand you, you know what I mean? Let's just be honest. They just can't get up and walk away from you. They just can't. They just can't. I do think that couples counseling can definitely benefit the both of you. I would love to see the two of you make this relationship work. I can see that this relationship is really driving the both of you insane, but I can definitely see the amount of love that you guys have for one another, because let's just be real. If this person didn't love you, they didn't care about you, they wouldn't be here. Okay, they wouldn't be here. Just like if you didn't love them or cared about them, you wouldn't be here either. You know what I mean? Like, the love that you guys have for one another, it runs so fucking deep. It truly does. And yeah, I think that this is a relationship worth fighting for. Granted, you guys might need some help and assistance along the way, you know, as far as going to like marriage counseling or couples counseling, whatever have you. But I think that this is something worth fighting for. I think that this whole you hyper-focusing on all of the things that this person has put you through is not going to really create a solution here. Just the same thing that they're doing. It's like they're hyper focusing on you and all the stuff that you put them through. If you guys would take time to just hyper focus on, like, if you were to take time to hyper focus on what is bothering them or upsetting them that you're doing, and you turn around and correct that and fix that, and they turn around and do the exact same thing, like, then we'll see progress there. We'll see progress there. But neither one of you are doing that. You guys are spending too much time thinking about, well, you know, they did this to me and they did that to me. And they're looking at you like, well, Sag did this to me and Sag did that to me. So then there's that, you know? And it's like you guys are like, it's like going through like a revolving door over and over and over and over and over again. It's like nothing's progressing here. And as much as you guys want things to progress and get better, the way that you guys are approaching it, it's not going to fix anything. You focusing on all of the things they've ever done to you in the past and being angry and upset about it, it's not going to create a resolution. Same applies for them, you know, it's just not. But this is definitely something we're fighting for. So I wouldn't give up on them just yet. And they definitely shouldn't give up on you just yet. Even though you guys have given each other 99 reasons to get up and walk away, let's just be honest, that's not an option in your mind. It's not an option in their mind. So with that being said, I wouldn't give up. I wouldn't give up. I wouldn't give up. All right. So that's what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading.